Hello and welcome to our final CPD session. In this one we'll be examining Resource Pack 7, pH of Mars. If you have not yet looked through the topic's resource pack, we would recommend that you do so before continuing with this video. The link is available in the description. Now that we've thoroughly examined the material, let's go through the resources for this session. The basic outline of all of these resource packs can be found within the teacher guide for each. However, we would like to stress that these were not written with the intent of being read verbatim. So feel free to be creative with the material, adapting it to your own unique teaching style, and have fun. For this lesson, we'll begin by discussing what acidity and alkalinity actually is. This is necessary in order to ensure that the pupils have a good understanding of what will be happening from a chemical standpoint. We then introduce the pH scale. This will allow the pupils to have an appropriate understanding of the numerical labels we assign to pH. Now ask the pupils what pH they would assume would be found on Mars, and how we would generally detect pH here on Earth. We then have a video to illustrate this visually. In this video, we change the pH of a solution, having this change indicated through colour by universal indicator. In order to reinforce what was just seen, it's time for a group discussion regarding the demonstration. Linking this to a terrestrial environment, we look towards the Rio Tinto River as an analogue. This river is acidic. With a previous lesson looking at the high presence of carbon dioxide on Mars, we now have a group discussion on what effect the pupils think CO2 would have on pH. It is then explained to the pupils that carbon dioxide in water will produce carbonic acid, thereby lowering the pH. Now for one last time we have the pupils discuss how they think that this would affect the habitability of the aforementioned environments. Lastly, we close out with a few questions linking back to the session in order to reinforce the subjects taught. Thank you very much for joining us and good luck exploring Mars. Join us again for our next resource set in a few months, exploring the icy moons of our solar system.